It's funny how so many of us end up forgetting how important it is to have a sense of playfulness, especially as we get older, because all creativity is born out of playfulness, you know? And as soon as we lose that sense of fun, that sense of playfulness, and we become really serious about everything, we end up becoming really fucking boring, and you know, we're just not creative anymore. And this happens to so many of us because of all the expectations that are placed upon us from our family, from our friends, from society. And to make life easy for ourselves, we end up conforming to these expectations, but in the process we end up only expressing our creativity and our sense of fun through the socially acceptable preconceived ideas of what somebody of our age should be doing in the name of fun. You know, I'm 35 and I make my way down to the skate park here, and I've got people my age, people older, people younger actually, looking at me like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy carrying a skateboard with him? Like, has he not grown out of that yet? Now, I've been skateboarding for more of my life than I've not been skateboarding, but some of you probably know that I injured myself really badly loads of times, and I couldn't even walk for years, and was pretty much housebound and disabled for quite a long time. I was told by my surgeon that I would never ever skate again. I'd never really do anything active again, physically active, and I should just prepare for a very dull, inactive life of doing not a lot, physically at least. But through self-healing, you know, I managed to, nearly 7 years later, actually get my physical motility back a bit, to the point where I could even ride around on a skateboard again. It really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because as soon as you lose that sense of playfulness, that's an enormous part of your fulfillment flushed down the toilet. So if you have lost it, I lost it for a while, very important to get it back again, by any means necessary. So, you know, I came down here, it's the middle of winter, it's the middle of January, it's freezing cold. I mean, look at that. This place is really not so skate-worthy right now. It's all wet, it's all muddy. You know, it's pretty horrible, actually, to tell you the truth. But I came down here anyway just to have a break, just get some fresh air, a bit of exercise, and really just to, you know, have a little play, have a bit of fun. I mean, look at my shoes and the state of my board. But that's like when I was a little kid. You know, I was so into skateboarding that it wouldn't stop me that it was freezing, or it was wet or muddy, or that my clothes would end up disgusting and maybe I'd fall over and get covered in mud like I am.